Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, Model Y Juniper, the new Model Y, the new refresh Model Y has a potential release date of tomorrow, or maybe even today, depending on when you are watching this, which actually kind of makes sense if you think about it, if this is actually going to be a release date for it. So we're going to get into that, plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. But basically, just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing our new and used Tesla. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month, but more on that later. And so let's take a look at it. Here's a post, and this actually makes a ton of sense, because we know this after watching Tesla deals and everything for the past couple of years now. Tesla likes making updates. They like making changes on Thursday. And so the good thing here is it going to be a Thursday morning or maybe even a Thursday evening type of thing? But shout out to cheap Teslas for posting this. Sources: the newly refreshed Model Y Juniper will be released on the North American market tomorrow afternoon, January 23rd. So maybe it could be something where it's in earlier in the day type of thing. Typically, I feel like it would be way earlier in the day, like a 7 a.m. with YouTube videos, or even a 10 a.m. release. But the one thing is for sure, if you are looking to get a Juniper, make sure you got that credit card handy with deposits and everything. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can save extra and up to an extra $500 to $1,000 off of your Tesla Model Y. But the one thing is, we don't know if it's going to be eligible on the Juniper. Fingers crossed it is, because that would be a nice bonus for sure to add on to that. Another Tesla X poster, Matthew Donegan Ryan, said, I've heard the same for what it's worth. And so certainly it would make sense, because this is why it makes sense. Thursdays is when Tesla likes to make updates. Thursday would also be 1 week from when they're going to have their earnings call. Actually less than a 1 week, because January 29th is when their next earnings call is. And also it would make sense because we have been starting to see plenty of inventory discounts over the past week. I mean, like this one right here. Shout out to Brandon for posting this. $4,500 off a long-range all-wheel drive. If you want a list of all the best discounts, definitely check out our deal spreadsheet down below in the description, where we're tracking and showing you the best Tesla Model Y and Model 3 discounts. And the beauty with these, like this one right here, $6,330 off of a performance all-wheel drive, and there's plenty more. And the beauty with those is that those are before the Tesla referral code discount, where you can save up to an extra $500 to $1,000. And I don't know about you all, I'm definitely getting pretty excited for this Model Y Juniper, because I want to see one of these in person, just like how these Chinese influencers or Chinese media are getting to access to it, because I want to see like this bubble area on the rear of it. I want to see what that rear tail light looks like. I want to see all these different features when it actually is going to be released. And here's another photo of the blue that's coming out, the Glacier, but I don't think the Glacier might not come out for the US market. I've heard some rumblings that Glacier Blue is definitely not coming out for the US market, so that would be a little bit of an upset if you've been waiting for this, because all the pictures and everything we've seen shown that the Glacier is actually there. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know, do you think that the Model Y Juniper release, the USA release, do you think it is coming out tomorrow, or do you think it's going to be coming out within the next 7 days? I mean, the flip side is Tesla might not want to ruin their end of month or beginning of the quarter sales, but at this point it's already kind of ruined, because people know that the Model Y Juniper is going to be coming out at some point anyways. And so now it's on Tesla's sales department to either make the spread between a new Juniper and the old Model Y, or the old new Model Y, old and busted Model Y, in terms of which one would be the better deal to entice people to go one of the other different directions, depending on which direction they want to go. In other news, there's a brand new Cybercab tee for $40 if you're interested in taking a look at it, of what the purchase is. And of course, definitely more photos of the Model Y and everything that are out there. We've also got a new incentive for Illinois. I didn't know there was actually a $4,000 new Tesla rebate, the electric vehicle rebate program starting on January 21st. I guess they already planned this because maybe those state government officials knew that or think that the $7,500 is disappearing. And so they went ahead and launched their own, which I guess smart on them if they're looking to push that electric vehicle in this state. And in some other good news, I don't know if, of course, this doesn't have any effect on the US market, but the Model Y, the new Model Y actually qualifies for the local incentives in China. And so I don't know what type of pricing or discounts these are, but of course this has really nothing to do with Tesla because these are state level incentives, but it's still cool to see a vehicle that isn't actually out yet, that actually isn't released, is getting incentives out there. So fingers crossed we see some sort of replication of that in the US market, and maybe the Model Y gets the $7,500 as well. I mean, the only thing we can try and piece together here is, I mean, on the fueleconomy.gov site, it says 2025 Tesla Model Y, but also the old Model Y, the old and busted new Model Y, the legacy Model Y is also a 25 Model Y as well. And so this doesn't really tell us anything, but at least we can try and see and look to see if some sort of discounts or anything like that. But if you're looking for a Model Y Juniper discount, it's not going to be happening for a while. And I would expect if we get a release tomorrow, we could see maybe potential deliveries in March. Or, I mean, there's another post I saw that Tesla China is already pulling ahead some of those deliveries, and they might be able to get vehicles, new Model Ys, Juniper, into customer hands by late February, which would be very nice for sure to get people more of those vehicles on the road to see how they can actually handle and everything. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Let's see who dropped by today. Taking Back Control, Aaron, thanks for coming in. Bradley, Diego, Chris, thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. If you're just joining in, welcome. Potential Model Y Juniper release as soon as tomorrow, or maybe even today, depending on you're watching this. Shout out to Cheap Teslas for posting this, and I guess fingers crossed, we'll see if this actually starts to roll out, because that would be pretty sick indeed. In this next topic, full self-driving Tesla, brand new update, 2024.45.32.5, full self-driving supervised version 13.2.5. It is starting to roll out to owners, specifically owners with hardware 4. If you're looking to get into this update, it seems like we'll start to see some videos of this, but FYI, it is starting to roll out, of course, specifically for hardware 4 owners only. If you got hardware 3 or anything like that, it's probably going to take a little bit longer, and it's going to be cool to see some of these videos as they start to come out. But full self-driving definitely has improved a ton, and so I can't wait to see the updates on this one, because Cybertruck, Model Y, even the new Model 3, hopefully we'll be able to see some of the different updates. We hardware 3 owners are losers, says DD Chen. Funny there. For sure. But let us know if you got the update already. There actually is a way to try and trigger an update, but I don't know if it works with full self-driving. Basically, you go into your software section of your Tesla vehicle and toggle that advanced and standard a couple of times, let it sleep overnight, and see if it actually starts to roll out after that. But really cool to see, and let us know what your thoughts on that one is. Bradley, I placed an order for the Model Y long range all-wheel drive, expected to take delivery middle of February. If there's a better deal prior to the Model Y, will I be able to receive the current deal? Yes, for the most part, yes. Unless it's like a bigger inventory discount, then you'll have to switch to that inventory vehicle that you're looking for. Like this one right here. If this $6,300 off is better than your deal, they won't match that deal. You actually have to switch to this physical vehicle within the system, and then you'll be able to take delivery and everything. But if it's something like free supercharging or 0%, then most likely you'll either have to just redo the application for financing and get that lower rate or anything like that. Diego, hey, I ordered a Model Y about a week ago and haven't gotten any updates. I did all the tasks already, but no VIN number assigned to me. Any idea? Interesting. So what kind of Model Y did you order and what location are you? Because maybe they're already starting the transition. And so people that have ordered a Model Y at the moment, maybe you all will be getting the new Model Y and just converted already. Chris, most likely soon. Yeah, that'd be sick for sure. And maybe it could be starting out tomorrow or something like that. New York's question, I just bought a Model 3 lease and waiting for the title. Do I need to file the 8936 vehicle credit on my taxes? No, if you did the breakdown already, so you can't double dip and get another 7,500. Lucas, great to see you. And thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. I love how you always coming in with some, I don't know if it's knowledge, but coming in with statements for sure. In this next topic, auto interest rates are dropping. This is good because the total market is getting lower interest rates across the board. Shout out to a car dealership guy for posting this. The average new vehicle APR is dipping slowly from the near record highs of 2023. Here's the actual breakdown if you're interested in seeing what it actually is across the board. New vehicles, 6.6%. And so on average, all new vehicle interest rates financing is 6.6%. So you can see Tesla at 5.99 is competitive. Of course, it's not as good as 0%, 1%, 2%, or even 2.99%, but it is still competitive at 5.99%. In fact, if you're looking to get the lowest interest rate, there actually is ways to do that, whether it's through a Tesla lease, like some of these interest rates that we keep a catalog of and our best deal spreadsheet down below in the description, or if you're looking for the lowest monthly payment on your Tesla, that's where our channel sponsors partner Tenet comes into play. Tenet is an approved Tesla financing partner and can get you the lowest monthly payment on a Tesla, whether it's new or used. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. Hit the link, hit the apply button to do a soft inquiry, no obligation check to see what their offer is, to see what it is. Because on the used side, the average rate is 10.8%. And so you can see that whether you're financing a used vehicle or buying a new one at a promotional rate, you can see what that difference could potentially be. And so financing a vehicle at 10%, 11% is, I wouldn't say is worth it at all. I would probably just try and tier down to buy a vehicle as much as you can in cash. And I know that's a lot easier said than done, but at 10%, you're giving a lot of money. I mean, if you do the calculation at 10%, 15, 20K vehicle, how much interest that actually is over the course of 60 to 72 months, that will hopefully sway you not to buy that car at 10%. But I certainly understand that some people need the vehicle for work or whatever it is, and that could be a different situation. But the good news across the board, interest rates are dropping slowly, both on the new market side and on the used market side across the board. Mike's cutting in and out. Let me try this. Thanks for that, guys. How about now? I know my internet is like bugging out for some reason, even though I am hardwired completely in. Mike's cutting in and out. Let me try that. All right. It seems, I just tested it. It seems good. Thanks. Thank you everybody for alerting me. I'm in Arizona. Diego, nice. Long range rear wheel drive. Okay. Long range Model Y or Model 3 rear wheel drive? Let's see. Arizona should be good in terms of you should be getting a VIN soon because you're closer to California. And so that's all like if you're closer to the factories, then it's a little bit better at the end of the day because they can get you that vehicle quicker. US, I just joined. Is there anything that gives the slightest chance of it releasing tomorrow? Still a big fat rumor, hands down at the end of the day. But Cheap Tesla and Matthew Donegan Ryan both said that it is coming out tomorrow, which would be January 23rd. So definitely get those credit cards ready. Credit cards ready for those deposits so that you can plunk down your $250 to reserve your vehicle. And of course, if you're looking to do that, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code just like the one down below in the description so you can save up to an extra, hopefully $500 to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. But thank you all for coming in and helping us with the audio. Is it still cutting out or is it okay now? Chris, would you recommend ordering Juniper through app or going in person, or if it does happen? Well, the good news is if it does happen, Tesla.com will update and everything. And so that way you won't have to go anywhere. You can just sit back at home, relax, press the button, put the credit card in and the deposit and everything. I mean, this would be funny if we click this right now and it's like new Model Y Juniper, or hey, what if I just did this to one of y'all? Like, hey, if I just opened it, would I switch the tab really quick? And I was like, oh, look, it's in English. It's ready to go and everything. But this is most likely what it will look like. And they'll probably go with like a different landing page just to not confuse people. But if you're going to be ready, if you want to place that deposit ASAP, I guess you could go to tesla.cn and see what it looks like before it actually goes and everything. If it launches tomorrow, but when it's delivery, let's hear your thoughts. I can't see it being June. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be June at this point. If it launches tomorrow, I think it's going to be like a March to April type of release and maybe discount by June, maybe some sort of inventory discount. Yeah, I could easily see actually a inventory discount or something by June. And so of course now I'm just going to change and adjust as we can. But I still kind of think, no, it's definitely not going to be June for like a total release. It's going to be coming way out for them. But maybe now we can switch it to June for Juniper Performance and June for Juniper Discount. That'll be a different one. In this next topic, the Tesla earnings call is coming up and we are starting to get questions on what people want to know during the earnings call. So let's scrub through this really quickly. Of course, you can go to this website yourself. It's app.saytechnologies.com/Tesla 2024 Q4. And a lot of these questions are going to be more about like robotaxi now, full self-driving, Optimus, and all the other different stuff. But let's see if there's anything down here related to purchasing. Okay, can you please tie full self-driving to our accounts versus lock to the car? This will help us enjoy it in a Tesla, any Tesla we drive, reward us for hanging in so long. Some of us since 2017. Hey, that's a good one. Like keep full self-driving tied to the person, the account, instead of the actual cars. But of course, then they wouldn't get that redoubling revenue with buying it multiple times, everything. When is rear-wheel drive Cybertruck variant coming? That's an interesting one. I actually like this one because that would be the cheaper Cybertruck and everything. Let's see what let's switch to the top voted for sure instead of shares. Is full self-driving release going to be released unsupervised in Texas and California? Okay, that's an interesting. What about licensing full self-driving? When will Tesla start selling the Optimus? Okay, full voice control of the car via Grok will be a huge improvement. Can you elaborate on that functionality when we see it in cars? When will we see it in cars? Okay, that's going to be a good one, like AI in our vehicles and everything. On vehicles, when will we get the new Model Y in the US? And when do we expect lower cost models to start production and initial deliveries? That one has 178 votes, and I can see that being a hot topic for sure. And by then, most likely, it will already be released so that they can speak to the Model Y being released and everything with all the different orders that they have locked up and ready to go. When will we see additional seats being added to Tesla insurance? That's a good one for sure because it is the low cost version for sure. When will the lower cost model launch? Interesting, because Elon did say there's going to be 3 to 4 models. I think 3 models in the first quarter, but of course Elon time maybe means first or second quarter or really 2025 at this point. But certainly there's a huge list, and so if you're looking to be listening, the earnings call is going to be on January 29th. So of course stay tuned, and you can listen to on most likely on Twitter/X. Let's see. Thoughts on pricing for used vehicles after Juniper drops. Yeah, definitely it's going to be, because right now we already checked that. We actually made a post about that. We talked about it the last week. There's going to be 3 types of purchases, I guess. Of course, new Juniper, if it releases tomorrow, new Legacy, old and busted, but still new Model Y you could potentially get as well, and which will have bigger discounts. I'm predicting $6,000 to $10,000 off with like a 0% financing offer, or maybe 1.99, 2.99, something to that effect. And then there's the used side, which we're already seeing Model Ys in the $20,000 to $25,000 price range. Of course, some of those aren't the best candidates. Some of them have like 80 to 100,000 miles, but some of them are getting close, like $26,000, $27,000 for ones with like 40,000 miles. And so certainly it could be a very interesting time when there will be used Teslas, used Model Ys in that price range at good prices. I mean, just taking a look at it. Let's take a look at it right now, see what the cheapest one in the country is. I mean, definitely these are going to get pushed even further and further down. Like some of these like 18,000, 19,000. But of course, these are like not something that you necessarily want because it's high mileage and older vehicle. But the one thing is for sure, if you're going to be getting one of these vehicles like this one right here, a 2022 Tesla Model Y with 150,000 miles, you definitely want to get some sort of warranty with this Tesla vehicle. And that's where our channel partner Amber comes into play. And Amber actually just launched in California as well through their battery club. So definitely check out Amber down below in the description. Use our link and get a discount by using our link. I think it's 5%, and join Amber. What Amber is, it's a month-to-month warranty for your Tesla. So like unlike those other warranty companies where you pay $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 up front, Amber is month-to-month. They've got 3 different types of plans: basics, essentials, and premium. Basic starts at $65 a month for coverage. So definitely check out Amber and see what the difference is between Amber and a Tesla service agreement. Thank you to Amber for partnering. And so I would definitely recommend getting one of these if you're going to be getting a type of vehicle like this with high mileage, whether it's Model S, Model Y, or even Model 3 or Model X with high mileage like this. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. When can we expect the performance version? That is, I'm going to go June with that one. June for Juniper Model Y Performance, or a little bit later, maybe even at that point. You've been saying June for so long. I'm so happy you're wrong. My wife lease ends in March, so we need March. Ordering as soon as it launches. Yeah, March would be nice. And it's always good, right? Set low expectations, and then when it comes out earlier, be pleasantly surprised at the end of the day. But if you're just joining in, welcome. The latest rumor we got is tomorrow for a release of the Model Y Juniper. So if you're ready, like Lucas is, better get that credit card ready so you can place that deposit. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can save up to $500 to $1,000 off if the Juniper is added on to the referral program. Which, I mean, there could be a case where it isn't, but that's what I was trying to figure out. Does anybody know anybody in China that has a Tesla referral code? I want to see if the China market Tesla referral code can be used to refer people to buy a Model Y Juniper, or even if there is a Model Y, if there is a Tesla referral. There is one, right? But if anybody knows anyone, let me know. I'd love to see if the Juniper is on that referral code as well, and if it's possible. How is it possible for it to come out in the US markets, but it hasn't in Europe? Has it happened before previously? Yes, it actually has in last year, Model 3. Diego, I ordered Model Y long-range rear-wheel drive, but no VIN after a week makes me wonder. It's a good point, Diego. Maybe everybody that has ordered a Model Y, they're getting pushed to not get one, and they won't get a VIN because Tesla could be reconfiguring their lines to get into a Model Y Juniper, which could make a lot of sense actually. In this next topic, These police officers have been stunned by Tesla performance, and specifically the performance of Tesla vehicles. Shout out to Upfront for putting this together for police officers. They showed them a variety of their different vehicles, whether it's the Model S, the Model 3, the Model Y, and also the Cybertruck. It was a little bit of a demo day in this video where you can see all the different things where police officers were actually getting in the hands and behind the wheels of Tesla vehicles. And this video was actually pretty entertaining, because if you're a Tesla owner, you already know all these different things with like the handling, the acceleration, how fast they are, and how they can basically blow older vehicles like Explorers, Crown Vics, and anything out of the water with the instant acceleration and everything. Well, shout out to Unplugged Performance and the Upfront program for doing this. It's a very interesting and very fun watch. So if you're interested in taking a look at this video, definitely check it out. I'll put it down here in the live stream chat. Very fun to watch, and shout out to Upfront for putting this together for the police force and everything. Are all Junipers made in China or just currently? At the moment, just currently, and the US factories will convert in everything. Turn on notifications on the Tesla app. It will alert you when new ones. Oh, it's a good idea. I like what you're saying there, Lucas. Chris, what are the odds of the 7,500 credit to be available on the Juniper? I think it will be 100%. I have the 13.22 for full self-driving. That's the latest update. Will the app notify me if there is an update? Yes, 100%. Will Tesla avoid the warranty if I switch the coilover for the suspension? 007, great question. And so how warranty works is, if you change a part and something that's a OEM part or a factory part breaks because of what you changed, then they won't honor that warranty because they'll basically blame that part. If you change suspension and your navigation goes out, that has nothing to do with each other, like the screen goes out or something, so then they'll warranty and they'll keep the warranty on that screen. So if you just change one part, your whole warranty doesn't get expired. It has to they have to prove that that thing that you changed affected the OEM part, and so that's why they won't fix the warranty part or anything like that. Juniper going to go live 9 p.m. EST tonight, which is basically right now. I mean, that's a good one for sure. Let's go ahead. Oh, no, this is the Tesla China website. Almost got you guys, or Lucas is tricking us. But let's go ahead. Let's just double check for Lucas really quickly, because Lucas made us go to there. Will we still be able to still lease the old Model Y once the Juniper release? Yes, 100%. I feel like Tesla was selling the old Model 3 up until about 3 months ago. So at least almost a year at that point, they were selling two vehicles, the old Model 3 and the new Model 3 at the same exact time. All right. In this next topic, Cybertruck prices are crashing. This is not new, but prices for Cybertrucks are continuing to drop because we've seen this. When new Cybertruck inventory keeps staying on website and people aren't necessarily buying the new one at quick pace, the old ones like the 2024 are definitely going to be dropping. And we're starting to see this in lower auction prices. They're still hovering in like the mid 80s, but now we're starting to see low 80s as well, 83,000 for the all-wheel drive Foundation 2024 Tesla Cybertruck. And on top of that, I mean, there's also a Cybertruck that's not a non-Foundation as well. And so the cheapest one in the country for sale right now is $79,000 for a Cybertruck that is the all-wheel drive version. Most likely this is also a Foundation series one. I can't tell immediately from this, but I would imagine it is, because yeah, it is. You can see the blur right there for the Foundation series. And this makes sense because as the Cybertrucks continue to release on the new side, especially now there's a 7,500 federal tax rate and everything, we will see lower prices of the Tesla Cybertruck across the board. And so now the question is, do you buy a brand new one with Foundation series to get the free full self-driving, or you buy a brand new one with a tax credit, 7,500 if you lease it for a all-wheel drive version at $80K, or do you buy a used one that has foundation, that has full self-driving, and get into that one at the end of the day? So let us know what your thoughts on it. Which one are you looking for, and which one is the best deal for you? Because at this moment, I mean, there's not really a favorable interest rate as well if you buy a brand new one. So I could imagine, as we see inventory for the Cybertruck start to creep up a little bit, I bet we'll see some sort of promotional interest rate on the Cybertruck as well, along with old Model Y and definitely current Model 3 as well. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. You think that people ordered a Model Y would be upgraded to Juniper like the Philippines? Yes, at some point they'll just convert everybody that has a pending order. US, as previous Model 3 owner, has safety improved? I've witnessed moments where Tesla doesn't do emergency braking in moments where it could. I want to say yes, but I'm always in full self-driving or autopilot, and so it's always braked for me, but I'm not sure. DCW, thanks for coming in live on a Thursday. Yeah, 100%. Jeff, is the Juniper going to have a bi-directional charging like the Cybertruck to power your home for a battery backup? At this moment, no. Dennis is going to love when it actually goes live so I can stop trolling. Well, Lucas, there's always the next thing. Cybercab is live. When Cybercab and when cheap $25,000 Tesla. Juan, chances that full self-drivings will be honored for inventory Model Y? I think they killed the full self-driving transfer program. That was only till the end of December, if I'm not mistaken. JJ, why doesn't Tesla do color wraps on Cybertruck? I'm willing to pay for a wrap version. I think they do. They do vinyl at the moment. They stopped PPF, I think. I'm actually not sure at this point what happened, but thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.